One. I'm ready.
All right. Welcome to the 2020 Super Mega League 2 season. We are your hosts, Tommy G.
And PJ.
And we'll be calling your games for the Overdogs this season. Last season we were calling games back in Fort Lauderdale for the Freebooters. We switched conferences now. We'll be calling games for the Overdogs, who are playing out of Swagger Center down here in Santa Monica, California. And the Overdogs are Speed Demons and pretty much a well-rounded team.
That's right, Tom. New town, new team, new city. The Overdogs underperformed last year, but they're looking forward to getting off to a good start against one of the best teams in the league last year.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at the new season standings here. Of course, everything is blank, but it's showing you a little bit different how the league has changed somewhat with the addition of 4 new expansion teams, one for each division. And the team joining the Monster Division this year is the Arctics, who play up out of the Seattle area. And Overdogs, I mean, they put them on the first place there, I think, just to be friendly. But yeah, like you were saying, the Overdogs last year had an abysmal rank. They were down 6-10, a 375 win percentage. They ended the season 4 games back out of first place, and the run differential was -16.
That's true, but I thought as I was perusing some of last year's, it appeared that the Overdogs actually fared very well against the ultimate championship of the league, the Buzzards. And I think the Overdogs took 2 of 3 from the Buzzards last year.
Well, that's surprising.
Yeah. So even though they were in a 4-way tie for the worst record, they were not pushovers by any stretch.
Yeah, they do have potential. As we saw in the preseason, the Overdogs were able to win both of their preseason games. Now, both of those were against expansion teams, so we're not quite sure what that means yet, but we know that they can put runs on the board and they can hold the opponents to almost nothing. They're going to start their season today. Like you said, the Beewolves roll into town, and that's what a way to start the season.
Yeah, exactly. While as I mentioned, the Buzzards did wind up taking it all. I think the Beewolves wound up with the best record in baseball last year. So it's going a hurdle that they definitely have to overcome. But talking to the players, they're excited about it. They want to punctuate this new look, new team spirit, and they want to do it against the best team from last year. So they're looking forward to it.
Well, they have that on their plate. Like you were saying, the Beewolves' best record in baseball, 12-4 last season, with a 0.75 win record. They had a run differential of +41. There's nobody even close. The next best was the Blowfish at +27. The Beewolves were dominant.
Yeah, they were. They were very, very dominant. And as you pointed out, with this, the challenge doesn't get any easier this year. We've got 4 new expansion teams. Tommy talked about the Arctics, which are in the Monster Division. We have another expansion team in the Epic Division. You touch base on that?
Sure, go right ahead.
So over up in the Epic Division, there's the Water Bullets. They're joining the league for the first time this season. And then over in Super Conference, which we will not see during regular play, but the Overdogs did play both of the expansion teams during the exhibition season. They have added in the Beast Division the Gold Coats, and in the Boss Division they have the Burners. So 4 new teams in the league this year. Sorry about that.
It's early. We're still shaking the cobwebs off from last season.
Yes.
Well, one of the big changes from last year, there was 16 teams, so half the teams made the playoffs. The 8 out of the 16 this year, just 8 teams still make it. So most of the teams will not make the playoffs. 12 will end the season and just have to wait for next season. Only the top 40% are going to get the chance to vie for the championship.
Yeah. So it's going to be a much more competitive season this year. So looking forward to getting it going.
And here we go to get it going. We're talking our first game here, the home opener, the season opener. Our first game here at this building, regular season game. We got the Beewolves here. The Beewolves are a balanced team. Their starting pitcher on the mound today is going to be Hurley Bender, who's known mostly for his junk and his accuracy. This guy can really move the ball and put it where he needs it. And then the notable players for the Beewolves, and they are truly notable, Dexterez, B. Biggs, and R. Green. A ton of balance there. I mean, I'm looking, these guys are all great contact hitters, and they can all put it over the wall.
Definitely. But they're matched pretty evenly with the Overdogs notable players of Ron Brown in right field and K. Emmon at shortstop. Again, with the exception of Emmon, who still shows a little bit better than average power. They have the ability to go deep too. Brown is a pretty even power ability to connect, and his speed. One of the things that you and I are going to relish is seeing a team with some speed after coming from where we came from. There was no speed on that team, so we're looking forward to seeing some team with speed this year.
That's true. Although Brown is a woman, she had in the preseason, she had a home run in both of those first two games too. So we need to see if she's this slugger for the Dogs this year, and if she can help them do. I mean, you figure the way they did last season, it's all uphill from here, right?
Yeah, they can't. You can't get any worse than being tied for last place.
Yeah.
And so they're excited about the opportunity to change their fortune. That's for sure.
That's for sure. And on the mound, you already said something about Larry LaJoy?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. What do you got to say about Larry? Yeah, there he is.
Larry LaJoy, the starting pitcher. He's good.
He's a lefty.
He is. He is a left-handed pitcher. I don't think we had many left-handed pitchers over with the Freebooters. So that's going to be interesting. He doesn't have a lot of velocity, but he's got a lot of junk, and he throws with some accuracy. So he tends to tends to be able to put a little something on the ball to get players to swing and miss rather than throwing the ball past them so much.
It may not even be entirely legal, but
Hurley Bender, on the other hand, he seems like he's got the velocity and the jump.
Sir,
he's going to be difficult to hit.
We're just a couple minutes away, about a minute or two. We're actually looking at the starting lineup here now. There's no changes in the starting lineup. It's the default lineup. It's the only time in the season where everybody in the league's at 100%, firing on all cylinders, and no DLs or anything like that. So the team, we're going to just mention who's on the bench, just to mention them. We got D. Berger, the third baseman, G. Gold, left fielder, S. Perez, the catcher, C. Stern, right field, and R. Glover, shortstop. They'll all be on the bench. They'll be called up if they're required. In the bullpen, you got C. Kim, T. Smith, and C. Wayward, all starting pitchers. You got D. Diggler's relief, R. Ramon is relief, and B. Thunderchump's relief. And then D. Nerdward is the closing pitcher. Now, looking at the starting lineup for the Overdogs today, this is the first game of the season. At second base, we've got Elroy Action, who's good contact hitter. Throws right. You got Kasha Emmon. She's going to be at shortstop today. Rhonda Horn at third base. Anton Goodward, I'm sorry, at catcher behind the plate. Marsha Brown out in right field. Rafael Gonzalo at first base. Robin Yu in left field. Yvette Victorino in center field. And on the mound, as we said, Larry LaJoy. You ready to start this up? All right. LaJoy, look at this. LaJoy's got a four-finger, a curveball, slider, SB, and a changeup. I forget what SB is.
Screwball.
That would be fun to see. All right, you ready, Pete?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go down the field. Game one in Santa Monica.
At the Swagger Center.
Swagger Center, yes, sir. Beautiful afternoon in Southern California here, as it usually is.
Yes, it is.
New digs here. I dig the booth. It's a little more updated than at Old Viejo.
All right.
You're kind of quiet there, Pete.
I'm trying to get down the batting order there.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to figure that. I wonder if I can stop the game and take a look at their batting order. Let me take a look real quick. Henley Dextera as the shortstop is going to be leading off for. Is there any way that I can see there?
Well played. There you go. All right, here's the first pitch of the season.
All right. Ball one, 91 mile per hour from LaJoy. 1 ball, no strikes. Dexteres is fooled on that pitch. Evens up the count 1-1. Dexteres is one of the notable players for the Beewolves. LaJoy puts that one a little outside. 2-1. Beautiful day at the Swagger Center. Oh, high. 3-1. This could be a hitter's pitch. Dexteris is looking in strike 2. He was content to take that pitch. Full count, 3-2. LaJoy going to the maximum on the first batter. Swing, foul ball along the first base line. Out of play. Swing, another foul. Dexteris is making LaJoy work for this first out. Swing and a miss. Dexteris misses and shakes the fist at LaJoy, unhappy. Gina Torrens, the second baseman. She steps into the batter's box. Again, second base for the Beewolves. She watches the first one come in. Called strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. LaJoy got a little speed on that one. 0-2. Torrens falls behind early. 0-2. LaJoy is going to play with her a little bit. Puts that one just inside, hoping she chased a bad one, but she held off. 1-2. Ooh, I'm called that off the plate. That was a little close. 2-2. Count is evened up. High pop fly into left field.
Oh,
Caught at the wall by the left fielder,
the third baseman.
Robin Yu. Robin Yu. Bertha Banks, the third baseman for the Beewolves. She steps in, fooled on that first pitch. She swings and misses. 0-1. LaJoy's out in front. Popped it up into center field. Yvette Victorino's underneath it, makes the grab. 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. LaJoy working some magic there. Coming up in the bottom of the first for our Overdogs. Elroy Action, Kasha Emmon, and Rhonda Horn.
Now batting, number 23, the second baseman.
Elroy Action. Steps in. Umpire called that a little high. 1-1. Bender's coming to the plate quick. 3-1. Elroy's going to take a moment. Walked him.
good patience there.
5 pitches.
Way to start there.
Number 39.
Yes, sir.
Kasha Emmon, contact hitter. Kasha Emmon had a 286 average last season. Nothing super impressive, but Emmon's got the ability there. She shows she knocks that one off towards second base. There it goes for the run for second. He's not going to get there. He is safe. Wow, I thought he was going to be out on that.
Action steals, but
Number 20.
Emmon goes down on strikes. One and one. Slow dribbler down at first. Foul ball. Just curves foul. The bunt. She lays down the perfect bunt. Sacrifice. Action to third. Rhonda Horn is
All right,
thrown out.
Anton Goodwood, now he's a power hitter, but he just needs to get a single to get the run in home there. Takes that first pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second one, he gets it, and he's going to get right his line drive to Billy LeBoink in right field. And there goes that chance.
Yup. Edge stranded. Elroy action at third. Coming up in the top of the second.
Three
Buster
people.
Biggs. Yes,
Buster-
this is too
Buster-
fast.
Buster Biggs is a power hitter
Buster
primarily,
Biggs, the left fielder.
and he's got
Steps
good
in.
he's got good contact too. Larry LaJoy here had taken the mound for his second inning. He's thrown 15 pitches to 3 hitters. At that rate, it could be. That one gets past him right up into center field. They're going to hold him up at first base. Quickly, the Beewolves have a man on. Billy LeBoink comes up to the plate here. Boink, the right fielder, is looking to do something about this here. He's mostly a contact hitter, is LeBoink. And they're keeping an eye on the man on first base to see if they can get to him. Fastball, low and inside, ball 1. He doesn't go for it. Top of the second inning, no score. Overdogs, Beewolves. A beautiful afternoon for baseball. Second pitch is a little bit outside. Ball 2. 2-0. LaJoy looking good there and confident on the mound. He gets that one inside. Oh, wow. Wow, LeBoink, who caught that ball in the last inning, the last out, crushes that one. And they're going to try and get him, and it was close. But he got enough of a lead, and he steals second base. 2-2 the count with a man on second.
2-2.
Field's playing in halfway. That one is hit down the right field side. Foul. 2-2 the count still. Infield's going to guard the lines now because he's been hitting these a little bit foul. Larry LaJoy looking for a signal. Delivers. Fastball in the inside corner. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Ruby Green comes to the bag for the first baseman for the Beewolves. She's got no batting average to speak of. Nobody does. First game of the season. The crowd behind her, they're giving her the business. LaJoy's not letting it get in his head. We got that runner at second base. He's keeping an eye on him. The infield's playing normal. Ruby Green is got equal power and contact. Ooh, she pops that one up down the right field side, and it's going to go foul. First souvenir of the game. That was catchable. Ooh, nice curveball there. There's that junk we see from LaJoy. Gets that curveball in for that second pitch. 3 strikes in a row. 1, 2, 3. And he puts away his second batter. Johnson Swanson, the catcher for the Beewolves, primarily a power hitter. Pretty much every player on this team is dangerous at the plate. But that first one in there, a curveball, high in the inside corner, and the ump liked it. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Fooled him on that second one. Oh no, he dove out of the way. That's a big mistake. Right off the bat. Doggone it. Doggone, that cost him a run. He had that lined up, and he dove out of the way of it on accident, and that got through, and that's a 1-0 Beewolves game. And they got a runner with speed at first base. Doggone. Up to the plate, you got Magic Moore. Moore's in there. He's got a little swagger. He's looking to do fastball inside corner. Strike 1. LaJoy's not been rattled by any of this going on so far. Strike 2. He's trying to get out of this inning in a hurry. He's coming up on his 30th pitch in the second inning. He gets that curveball, and Moore really slams it to the left side, though. 0-2 the count still. He can try and get him chasing something here. And watching that runner at second base as well. Outside corner, he doesn't go for it there. That crowd's impatient, though. LaJoy is not. LaJoy's throwing there. It gets him on the inside corner, strikes him out, and ends the side. And unfortunately, the Beewolves get one off a mistake.
So coming up in the second, Marsha Brown, Rafael Gonzalo, and Robin Yu facing Pearlie Bender.
Now batting, number
Marsha Brown is playing right field.
fielder.
She's got
Really Bender looks in. First one's fouled off into the stands along the third base line. High ball 1-1-1.
Oh!
A shot. That is going. That is going. That is gone.
Yeah.
Marcia Brown has hit a home run.
And that's
Ties the game back up.
including the exhibition. Marcia Brown's hit a home run in every game she's played this year, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Now
We'll
batting,
take it.
number
All
10,
tied up.
The first baseman.
Gonzalo.
Comes to the plate. Gonzalo's a power hitter. We got an even game here with the Overdogs. The home crowd is back into it here at the bottom of the second inning. We got 1-1 apiece. The pitchers are coming in fast and furious. And Gonzalo hits that out to left field into the gap. He's going for two. Biggs picks it up. They're going to play the cutoff man and hold him at second base for a stand-up double. All of a sudden, things are looking good for the Dogs.
Now batting, number
Yes, sir.
3,
Robin
the
Yu, left fielder. Stepping up. No outs. Man on second. Gonzalo, a bunt. Bunted foul. Strike one.
Uh-oh.
High pop up the shortstop. Gets underneath it. Dexteras pulls it in for the first out. Yvette Victorino, center fielder, stepping in.
Victorino's a solid hitter there. They're watching what's going on. Ooh, she swings at that inside pitch, fouls it off to the left. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, another foul off to the left there, 0-2. Oh, she crushes that one going down the left field side. It's deep, but it's not going to be out here. At the warning track is Buster Biggs for the second out. Oh, no. Oh, and he had to get back to second. Good base because he wasn't paying attention to the end there. Bender's getting a little Larry LaJoy. I'm sorry.
Strike one. Swing, shot into the stands along the third base line, out of play. Shot straight away center field. That's going to drop.
Over his head.
That's going to drop. Everybody's going. Everybody's going. Everybody's
Oh,
going.
no. He's going for three, and he's going to be out. Oh, no. He got caught in a rundown, folks. Oh, he was a little too greedy. And they're playing the cycle there. And they're getting close to touching him. Oh, and they finally got him for the third out. Oh, he had a double. He was the pitcher. He had over their head in the center field and tried to turn a double into a triple.
Yeah. Okay. Hurley Bender.
Now batting,
At the plate.
number 50, the
Hurley
pitcher.
Bender. Bender, the starting pitcher, is
Oops.
high, ball one. Bender's pitching for the Beewolves. Overdogs take a 2-1 lead.
Oh. Lands it
Picked
in
up
there.
off
Left.
the first bounce, thrown into second base.
Now batting,
Bender reaches
number
safely
2,
with a
the
single.
shortstop.
Top of the third.
Toss to second, and they're going for the double play. They do
Double
it.
play.
Hits the second baseman to toss to second over to first for the double play.
Number 28, the second baseman.
Oh. 1, 2. All right. Gina Torrens is up. She flied out to the left fielder in her first time up. Torrens fouls that first pitch off. 0-1. Allen's in there for a strike. Torrens finds herself behind. 0-2. 2 outs, top of the third. Allen gets away from LaJoy a little low. 1-2. Overdogs hold on to a 2-1 lead. Torrens gets enough of that to foul that off along the third baseline. Slow roller to the second baseman, picks it up. Quick throw over to the first baseman for the 4-3 putout. That's 3 outs. Bottom of the Rondo Horn. Rondo Horn's first at bat. How does that
Now
work out?
batting, number 23, the second baseman.
Oh, we actually start off with a walk. Let's see. He's the leadoff hitter. Didn't get to hit. but he showed patience at the plate. That first one comes in, he fouls it off right, 0-1 the count. He's a little late on that second one, and quickly he's 0-2. He hit that one defensively, and it gets through the gap into right field. Oh boy, that was just, perfectly placed.
Now back, number 39, the shortstop.
Kasha Emmon. Ran on first. No outs. That's a high pop fly to the right fielder, who's calling everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out. Rondo Horn.
Rondo Horn stepping to the plate. Oh, I'm sorry. Rondo Horn's at the plate. Horn is definitely a power hitter, but she's got good contact as well. She takes the first pitch in there. 0-1 the count. Oh, she pops that one up, but it's going to be easily caught by the, the shortstop, Handley Dexterez. Second out.
Hey, Goodwood, catcher. Anton Goodwood. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Popped out to the right fielder to end the first inning. Shot back up the box into center field for a clean single. That gives us men at first and second with 2 outs.
And here comes Marsha Brown, who's 1 for 1 with a home run.
Marsha Brown.
1,000. Brown watches the first one outside. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the third inning, 2-1 Overdogs. That one's right up the middle. And they're going to hold up. And they got the bases loaded.
Now back, number 10, the first baseman.
2 outs. First baseman Rafael Gonzalo steps in. That's a smash foul. Along the first baseline. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Gonzalo's in the hole. 0-2. Oh my! The umpire gives a little flair there.
He does some embellishment. Woo!
What a dork! That was a little high. I thought that was a little high, Tommy. Bertha Banks.
Now batting, number 16.
Buster Biggs.
Third baseman.
Third baseman.
Bertha Banks is 0 for 1. Third Banks, baseman, third. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Larry LaJoy is throwing 40 pitches. And he's throwing his 41st to Banks. Low and away. She swings at it, misses. 0-1 the count. Top of the fourth, 2-1 Beewolves. Ooh, he comes inside there. Quick 2, 0-2. And I don't know what he's going to do on this third one. Throws the hooking one back there, and it's coming back by the dugout. Oh, and it goes into the stand. Oh, he almost got that one. The Goodwood, but LaJoy's going to have to throw again here. Inside corner jams her up. She swings and misses strike 3. And so far, a good pitching game here for the Dogs. Buster Biggs coming to play. He's 1 for 1 with a single. And he's a good power and contact hitter. So Buster Biggs is a big deal. LaJoy knows it, and he's got to act accordingly. Outfield goes deep on him. Takes some time on the delivery. Gets the first one in there, strike. The outfield's playing back deep on Biggs. They know what he can do. Fastball on the inside corner, and he doesn't even blink. 1-1 the count, even. Low pressure situation here for the Beewolves. Fooled him on that outside corner one there. 1-2 the count, gets back ahead of him. 1 out in the top of the fourth. LaJoy delivers. Oh, he gets him there. Another strikeout for a second out there. I don't know how many strikeouts he's racked up yet, Pete, but he's doing well. Billy
6. I believe that's
already.
his 6th strikeout.
And only in the fourth inning, Billy LaPointe comes up to the plate. Dangerous hitter. Inside corner pitch. He's a little early on it. 0-1 the count. And the next one in the same spot, just faster. 0-2, and he's still way ahead of him. He's got room to play, but he throws him the curve. Oh, and he knocks that ball. He's having a hard time with his timing, the second baseman there, but at least it didn't get past him. And LaPointe gets to first base. So Green walks up to the plate. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Green's a solid contact hitter with a certain amount of power.
Green is the first baseman.
LaJoy is about halfway through the tank there. He's throwing his 52nd pitch. Oh, and she knocks that one foul, pulls it on the right side. 0-1 the count. Ruby Green, the first baseman for the Beewolves. And that one's popped up behind the plate. That's not going to be a problem as Anton Goodwood just basically sticks his glove out and makes the catch. Makes it look easy.
All right, coming up in the bottom of the fourth, Robin Yu, Yvette Victorino, and Larry LaJoy. Larry LaJoy.
Now batting, number 3, the left fielder.
Robin
All right.
Yu is 0 for 1 on the day.
Robin Yu.
Watches that first pitch outside. 1 0 the count. Second one's in there, 91 miles an hour on that one, 1 apiece. Watches the second one, strike 2. It's in there. He's 1 and 2. Oh, he finally swings, pushes that one left.
Flag.
Oh, he pops that one up behind the plate, and now the Beewolves catcher is going to make the catch. Johnson Swanson,
Now
the first out.
number 28, the center
Robin.
fielder.
Victorino, the center fielder, steps in. 1 out. Victorino pops up. The catcher gets back there, makes the grab.
It's all Swanson back there.
I was going to say,
5, the pitcher.
Swanson TV dinners. Larry LaJoy stepping in.
The Joy, the pitcher, he's having a good day. He's locked in today. Wow, he really creams that one down the right side. Foul, 0-1 the count. He goes for that second one, and it's a Texas leaguer into right field, but Gita Torrens, the second baseman, runs back and makes the grab.
Okay. We're heading into the top of the fifth. Johnson, Swanson, Magic, Moore, Hurley, Bender facing off against Larry LaJoy, who's thrown 53 pitches, giving up 4 hits and an ERA of 2.25.
Number 18,
Green. Whoop.
Bless you. All right.
Pushes that off foul along the first base line. Johnson Swanson, the catcher, is up. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Outside. Ball 1. 1 and 2. The joy in out front of Swanson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Racking him up.
Sharp.
now batting.
That
number
is
27,
another
the
K
center
for
fielder.
LaJoy. That's 7. Moore, the center fielder. Magic Moore. Strike. Strike 1. Yeah, I'm dropping frames for some reason. Shot to the shortstop. Makes the grab
Now batting,
for the out.
number
I know you're dropping out occasionally on audio too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Bender. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the score too, so I might be getting in my own head a little bit.
Oh.
So I'm trying not to. Hurley Bender, the pitcher for the Beewolves, takes the first pitch as ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Overdogs holding on to that 2-1 lead. High pop up into the outfield.
Oh.
Caught by the left fielder.
Robin Yu
Robin Yu.
at the warning track.
Yes, sirree, at the warning track.
You sound
We're
you sound distracted.
number 23,
Well-
the second baseman.
Results of 2 innings in the same column. So I've
Yeah.
all right. Hurley Bender gets that one in there for a strike. Second offering's a low, ball 1. Elroy Action, the second baseman, leading off. He's also the top of the batting order, so the batting order starts up. 1 ball's 2 strikes. Shot to the second baseman, picks it up, throws it to first.
Gina with the bare hand grab.
39, the short.
Kasha Emmon 0 for 2 today. Emmon's a better hitter than she's been showing. She's got good contact, and she pushes that one off. Souvenir foul ball down the right field side. Welcome to the game, everybody. That one she pops up deep to right field, and at the warning track, or just short of it, is Billy LeBoink pulls in another one.
Now batting, number 20, the third baseman.
Rhonda Horn stepping in. She's 0 for 1 today. Hurley Bender throwing his 57th pitch. Shot. That's going to be a base hit into right field. She makes the turn, but decides to to get back to first base.
Good idea coming
Horn
back.
with a single.
Batting, number
2-out
15,
single
the catcher.
in the bottom of the fifth. Anton Goodwood.
He's 1 for 2 on the day, and he's got Emmett at first base. There's 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. 2-1 Overdogs. So can't really expect. Whoa! And he crushes that one to left center field, and it gets past. And Horn's going to third base. He could have. Wow, he could have gone to second. I don't know why he didn't, but he held up.
All right.
Goodwood held.
Goodwood with a single.
Yeah.
The right
And
fielder.
Horn gets to third. 2 outs. Shot to the second baseman.
Oh.
Picks it up and makes the play. 4-3.
I gotta say the Overdogs are looking good though. They're playing solid against last year's best team.
That's true. Hanley Dexteras, Gina Torrens,
Now batting, number 2, the
and
shortstop.
Banks heading into the top of the sixth.
Dexter is 0 for 2. LaJoy's thrown 61 pitches. He's not totally out of it yet. This may be his last inning, the 6th inning here. That one comes inside. Whoa, it's coming right back here by you, Pete. You get that?
Get it.
Foul ball. The second one's going down the line. Fair ball,
ball.
but they're not going to
Diving
be
back
able to get him, so they're just going to hold him at second.
Now batting, number
Torrens.
28, the second
Torrens 0
baseman.
for 2 on the day. She's a good contact hitter though, and there's a lot of speed at first base. Outfield. She fouls that one off down the right side. And then she swings and misses at that second one, 0-2. Still no outs, hoping to hit her in a double play here. That pitch, fastball inside corner. she tipped the hat there. Strike, another strikeout.
The third baseman.
Bertha Banks comes to the plate. She's mostly a power hitter, the third baseman. She's got a runner at first base. They could swing in the back and win the game here, but they're hoping, LaJoy's hoping it becomes a double play here. So he's going to try and throw her a pitch that she can hit into a double play.
There it is.
Oh, and he couldn't get it in time. Neither one. Oh my gosh, it seemed like it took him a while
Now
to
batting,
throw that one.
39, the left fielder.
Oh boy. Well,
That
that's
was a bit of a hit and run too, so
Yeah.
that the runner was off with the pitch. So
high pressure situation here as they throw to Biggs. Strike on the lower inside corner. 0-1 the count. Curveball there just misses. One apiece. There's a lot going on. Plays at third base. I think a slider in there, or screwball. I'm sorry. 1-2 the count. Tries to get him chasing that curve on the outside corner. 2-2 even. 1 out, top of the 6th. 2-1 Overdogs. Buster Biggs, a power and a contact hitter. 72nd pitch is fouled off on the right there. And Larry LaJoy is hoping to end this inning so he can go take a shower. Delivers inside corner, and that one gets dinged out into center field. And they're gonna score a run off that and tie the game up. 2 apiece. You think they want to go to the bullpen?
Number 12, the right fielder.
yeah, I think it might be time.
All right. Billy LeBoink comes to the plate. He's a solid contact hitter, but that's all we're going to see for Larry today. Larry's thrown 73 pitches, and he's done a great job. Really, really a lot of strikeouts. So he gets the fans' applause as he leaves the field. Manager motions over to the bullpen, and who does he go with? It shouldn't be that difficult of a choice.
Well, we got 3 relief pitchers, 2 of which have very little accuracy.
All right.
Thunder Chump's the only one that has any accuracy, so I'm going with Thunder Chump.
Number
All right.
31.
Braun
All right, so Thunder Chump comes in. Chump.
for Larry LaJoy. Thunder Chump.
Is it
got a-
Taquito?
He's got a 4-finger, a curveball, and a changeup. And he is studying LeBoink there. Looks over to second, delivers that pitch, which gets fouled off to the right side. 0-1 the count. Still a high-pressure situation, new pitcher here. That one fools him. Outside corner. They're going for 2, and they get the double play.
All right.
Heads up play, dogs.
All All right, coming up, Rafael Gonzalo, Robin Yu, and Yvette Victorino. Gonzalo's 1 for 2 with a double and a
Now
strikeout.
batting, number 10.
He's hitting
the
500 on the
first
season.
And he's
Hurley Bender has
most
thrown his 61st pitch, making 62 pitches.
mostly a power hitter. He watches the first two, and they're one apiece. He watches that next strike come in there, and he just signed in, folks. he was looking at someone in the stands. It's that one foul, and then he jams that one. Oh, and a great stop by Gina at second base, Gina Torrance.
Okay.
But
Now batting,
she may have hurt
number
herself. I don't know.
3,
Robin Yu
the
comes up
left
over 2.
fielder.
Robin Yu step. Strike.
There she goes. Safe.
She's in there for safe.
Or he.
They. Strike 2.
Oh boy, there he goes. Into center field. That's going to be an outfield single. And crossing the plate. The Overdogs take the lead again. The crowd loves it.
Number 28.
Yvette Victorino comes to the plate now. The center fielder. She's 0 for 2 on the day. She's got a runner at first base. And the Overdogs have the lead again. First pitch outside. And Hurley Bender's starting to get a little bit rattled. And he throws that towards, he hits it deep to left field. And it's gone off the left field wall. Victorino. Holy cow, that was a left field bomb, 391 feet over the pyramid sign. Her first home run of the season, and this is quite a game, Pete. Go on.
Yes, it is. The top has gotten blown off here. They're pulling Hurley Bender, Tom, for Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball. He's got a slider and a curve. He's known for his velocity and his junk. He does not have very much accuracy, though, Tom, so he can be hit. Outside for a ball. Ball 1. Strike 1. Ooh, evened up this count. High pop fly into shallow right field. The second baseman's back, calls for it. Gina Torrance pulls it in.
Now batting,
Only the first out.
Ouch.
Elroy Actions 1 for 2 with a single. Actually comes to the plate. It's a low pressure situation. Ooh, pops that one straight up and into the glove of Johnson Swanson.
now batting, number 39, the shortstop.
Ground ball to the second baseman. 4-3. What?
Just round ball.
Sorry. maybe I won't try to keep score. Ruby Green, Johnson Swanson, and Magic Moore stepping up for the Beewolves, who have found themselves on the back end of a 5-2 deficit. Top of the 7th, Thunder Chump sizing up Ruby Green, the first baseman for the Beewolves. Popped it up on the infield. The third baseman, Rhonda Horn's calling for it. Backs everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out.
Number 18, the catcher.
Johnson Swanson, the catcher, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. First offering from Thunder Chumps, them outside. Ball 1. Popped it up on the infield. First baseman making the call. Makes the grab. 2 quick
Now
outs.
batting, number 27, the center
Magic
fielder.
Moore, center field. 0 for 2 on the day. He gets his first look at Thunder Chump. Thunder Chump brings the heat. First strike. That was a curveball, I believe. Brings in the 4-seam fastball with a little outside. 1-1, 2 outs. Overdogs seem to be announcing their presence with authority this year. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Beewolves have a bit of a mountain to climb here. 5-2 deficit. Whew. That's not going to help. That's fouled off along the third baseline. Brings it in. Swing and a miss. Thunder Chump's first K. First K of the season.
He's no chump.
He is not. Around a horn, Anton Goodwood and Marsha Brown coming up in the bottom of the 7th for the good guy.
Yeah.
Benson Rushmore, 5 pitches.
Now batting.
He is a belly
number 20.
itcher. Around the horn, 1 for 2 on the day.
On the
That's
horn
me.
is power with a capital P. That first pitch is a little high and inside. Ball 1. Second one is fast, low and away. Ball 2. Good patience here by Horn, who smashes that one in there. 2-1 foul. Smashes that one into the dugout. Look out, dogs. That one is so high, she couldn't have hit it if she tried. 3-2. Defensive swing there puts that one into the dugout. And they're throwing a lot of pitches here. She knocks that one aside. I wonder if this will be a strike. Ooh, that was a last-second swing. He's throwing a ton of pitches, and she's just taking batting practice here. She's not even checking the swing. Now finally pops one up in the left field. That's going to be an easy, you're out. I think Buster Biggs did have to run for that. One down.
Anton Goodwood, the catcher, 2 for 3, 2 singles. He's hitting .667 in the young season. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. He takes that first pitch. It's high. Ball 1. Swing. Second baseman runs over to make the catch. Rushes the throw, but is able to tie whoever that guy was. Marsha Brown.
2 for 3 with a
Anton Goodwood.
home run, a single, an RBI, and a ball. Wiping off the mouth there is Rushmore, who gets that one, but she hits it right to Torrens at second base. Motions over to Green. Makes the 3rd out.
Well, that was an easy one, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the 8th. Benson, Roddy Dexteris, and Gina Torrens coming up for the Beewolves. 10 pitches by Braun Thunderchump with a strikeout and no hits. He's given up no hits.
44.
Benson Rushmore stepping in. He's
stepping out.
Yeah, they're gonna pinch hit for Rushmore. It's getting late in the day, and they're looking at a 3-run deficit. So they're gonna bring in Steve Monster. Steve Monster. He's a power hitter.
He is.
Who's average contact and a little bit of better than average speed. He's gonna be looking down the barrel at one Braun Thunderchump, who's a rock of a man. He's not gonna get anywhere swinging it at that.
Outfield's playing him a little bit deep. Comes inside there. Thunderchump outside corner. 0-2 the count. And fools him there. Gets the strikeout. Locked in and locked up. 1 out. Hanley Dexteris, the shortstop, 1 for 3 with a single today. Thunderchump with a bit of an itch there. He needs to scratch it. Thunderchump's throwing 13
cream to get rid of whatever's living down there.
pitches. That one's low and in, and Dexteris does not go for it. He follows a curveball in that one. 1 apiece. Even. 1 out. Top of the 8th. 5-2. Overdogs over the Beewolves. Kind of a surprising first game performance here. Quick hit to the second baseman over to Gonzalo for the second out. Gina Torrens. She's having a great day at second base. Torrens is. She's a bit tense though. She's a good contact hitter. So we'll have to see what she puts together here. But she's really gripping that bat tight. First one's a curveball. She swings and misses. 0-1 the count. Strike 2. Look at the smile on Goodwood back there. Those are some pearly whites. Thunderchump goes right at her. Ooh, that one was just a little bit out. Thought that was going to be a strike, but it's not. 1-2. Torrens swings at a bad pitch, low and outside. Strikeout. And in the side.
Steve Monster, the pinch hitter, is going to be replaced by Keisha Mashara. Keisha Mashara. She's got a 4-seam and a 2-seam fastball. She's got a changeup. She's got good velocity. Her junk and accuracy leaves a lot to be desired, though, Tommy. So, Beewolves going to the bullpen again. So, Rafael Gonzalo, Robin Yu, and Yvette Victorino heading up in the bottom of the 8th. Overdogs with a 5-2 lead. They've got a 11 out-hit the Beewolves 11-6.
Number 10.
Gonzalo, the first baseman, is 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single. It's his first look at Mushar. That went off along the first baseline. Calls time to get the signals right. And that's a shot. That's going deep. Home run. Home run. Gonzalo has left the building. He hit that one 394 feet over the left field wall. His first home run and first RBI of the season.
The left field.
Robin Yu 1 for 3 with a single there. Keisha Mashara's she's tense now. And she's nervous. She doesn't have much movement on her ball, and she's easier to hit. And he gets that one out to right field. The Boink stops it and keeps him at first base. Good single there by Yu.
Number 28. The
Yvette Victorino's 1 for 3. She's got a home run, 2 RBIs on the day. No outs, bottom of the 8th. Victorino.
Oh! What a grab by Torrens at second base.
Now batting, number 31, the pitcher.
Full extension. It makes an amazing grab
That was fun to watch.
to keep that from going into right field.
Thunder Chump at the plate now. The pitcher for the Overdogs, the relief pitcher. He's looking at doing a power swing on these here. He's got 2-1 the count. Watches that one down. Ball 3-1. Let's see if he even swings. He does swing and hits it down the right side, and he's gonna get some there, and going around the base.
He's in.
Yes.
All right. First and third, 1 out.
Number 23.
Elroy action stepping in. He's got 1 for 3. Hit a single and walk today. Shows bunt, pulls back for a called strike. Strike 2. There's the shot in the right field. That's going to be caught. Everybody back to the base.
Now batting,
Hold them up.
39.
Kasha, everybody held up.
Kasha Emmon having a rough day here though. 0 for 4. Emmon's usually much better than this. That pitch, good stop there by the catcher by Swanson. Swanson 2 balls quickly, 2-0 the count. It's a medium pressure situation. Emmon's behind that one. 2-1 the count. That one's high, and she pops it up, and it's going to be into shallow center field. Waving it off is Magic Moore, who ends the side. 3rd out.
All right, Tommy, we're into the top of the 9th. Beewolves losing 6-2. They got Bertha Banks, Buster Biggs, and Billy LeBoink are going to have to try and get something going. Thunder Chump has thrown 20 pitches. He's got 3 strikeouts. Banks is playing third base. She's 0 for the day. She's looking for a little bit of something to get something going here. Takes that one. It's a little high ball. Popped it up. Third baseman is out there shallow.
Oh!
No!
Robin Yu pulls it.
Robin Yu makes the catch. The left fielder.
The left fielder.
It seemed to just keep going back. The third baseman ultimately dives to try to make the grab, but Yu was able to step up and make it. 1 out. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, he stands in there. Shot to the.
Just too late at second base there. Up the right
second
center.
baseman dove and was unable to make the catch. It rolls into center field for a single. Billy LeBoink, right fielder, he's 1 for 3 with a single. Double play. Infield's at double play depth. Hoping to end this game.
Going for the steal. Safe. I was thinking about doing the pitch out, but I got to run on that first one. But he did. He did run on that first one.
Yeah. Ball 1 out. Man on second. The
pitch out. Go. Yes, they get him out. Way to go.
out. Trying to steal third. 2 outs. Base is empty. LeBoink is got a 3-0 count. Pitch comes in. Thunder Chump. That one's fouled off. 3-1. Biggs was thrown out, trying to steal third base.
Now batting,
LeBoink
number 11,
walked.
The first baseman.
Ruby Green, the first baseman, she's 0 for the day. LeBoink doesn't have a lot of speed over at first. I don't think we're going to see him try to steal. The
injured himself in the corner there.
that was deep into the corner. right fielder tried to make a play.
Whew,
That's it.
barely beat it
Little
up.
dribbling to the third baseman and rushes in, makes the barehanded grab and throw to first base to retire the sides and end the game. The Overdogs have won the first game of the season against last year's best team in the league, Tom.
In grand style, the home opener. The crowd seems to like it. Go get yourself a mega burger and a super gravy gulp, PJ.
That's right. Might have two or three. A tree. It's a celebration, Tommy.
Looking at the innings there, the Beewolves got out to the first run off a mistake. Overdogs answered quickly, and then the Beewolves tied it up, and the Overdogs just punished them from that point out.
Yeah, home run. Nice to see that. It was nice to see the ball get flying out of the yard. I haven't seen home runs in a while, and it does my old heart good to see the ball fly out of the ballpark. It's a nice thing.
Looking at some of the stats there for the inning, looks like the Beewolves had 3 subs. Rushmore, Monster, and Musharo all got subbed out.
All pitchers. So
Yep.
weren't they? Monster. One of them, I think, was a pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Well, we had Thunder Chump, and Thunder Chump has a batting average of 500, Tommy.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 2. So and LaJoy was 1 for 2. Look, we got the best hitting pitchers in the league right there.
Yeah. Boy, on the Beewolves though, Buster Biggs was 3 for 4. He's hitting 750 on the season. Tied with Gonzalo.
Yeah.
3 home runs for the Overdogs.
Yeah, and the Beewolves had none, so the Overdog pitching was able to keep them off of the long ball, and Overdog pitching picked up 11 strikeouts. 11 strikeouts in the game, Tommy.
That's a big day. Talking about the pitching there, Bender with the loss. 11 hits, 5 earned runs off him with a base on balls, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs. His ERA is 9 after that first game.
Yeah.
Not much better. The closing pitcher, Bushara, 1 inning pitched, 3 hits, an earned run off her, a home run. She also has a 9 ERA.
Yeah, Rushmore wound up. He looked the best. He pitched 2 innings, then just zeros across the board. So he did his job of trying to hold the Overdogs. But like I say, Mushara couldn't continue. Mm-hmm. Over on the other side, LaJoy doesn't get the win, unfortunately, even though he 5 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned, had 8 strikeouts, so they left the game with a 3.38. Thunder Chump came in, did 3 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, had 3 strikeouts, no ERA, and he gets the win. So 1-0. Thunder Chump finds himself 1-0.
First players of the game of the year, PJ. You started off.
Rafael Gonzalo, the first baseman. You gotta start with Rafael Gonzalo. You know what I mean?
You gotta do it.
The man went 3 for 4. He hits a home run, a double, RBI. He scored 3 runs, Tom. He scored 3 runs, and he stole a base. I don't know if there's a stat line that Rafael Gonzalo did not have something in this.
What's the baseball equivalent of a triple-double, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Larry,
So, yes.
Larry
Star.
LaJoy comes in second, the starting pitcher. He was, like you said, 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits off him, 2 earned runs, and 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, LaJoy was cooking. I think this pitching staff, more than anything, wants to prove themselves. I think they got kind of ridiculed last year, but I think they're ready to hurl the ball. The third star of the game, of course, our good friend, and always one of the stars, always Marsha Brown, right fielder, 2 for 4, a home run, RBI, and she scored a run. So there are your 3 stars of the game, all same year. Oh, I love this.
What's that? Oh,
Tommy
50-50.
Yeah, 50.
Right down the
6
middle.
2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 base stolen, 3 strikeouts, 50% contribution. Pete J, 8 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and 8 strikeouts.
8
so
Ks.
50-50.
Nicely done.
I do.
Throwing it back up to the booth for the post-game show. First thing that sticks out in my mind, well, first of all, is that the Overdogs, coming off last place last year, handily defeat last year's first place team. It did not look like that was the way it was supposed to be.
It was one of those things where it was tight for a lot. I mean, I think we as you were pointing out, the Beewolves scored and we were able to bounce right back, and we took a one run lead, and then a couple innings go by where we were just holding that 1 run lead, and they made it up, tied up the game, I believe, and then we were able to break out with the 3 run homer. So. Yeah, it was still tight, still exciting, but I think this is going to be a different Overdog team this year.
Yeah, it's got to be. Great play there. Little struggle at second base. I know the second baseman made some mistakes there. Could have got him some more opportunities, but overall, pretty looking solid. Now I'm looking at. I don't remember for these simulating. Do we simulate the games? We do, right? We simulate all the games, and then
I think we do. Yeah, so we
okay.
can get. Yeah, because otherwise I don't think we get the next game, right?
Yeah. So we were the first team. This was the first game of the whole season for anybody. It's everybody here. So here's your lineup. You got the Gold Coats, the Herbisaurs, the Water Bolts, the Crocodons, the Moose. So you got it. So we're gonna go from here and find out what scores came from around the league right now.
All right. Herbisaurs over the Gold Coats. Water Bullets and the Crocodons.
The Water Bullets won their first game.
Moose and the Sirloin. Moose seem to be breaking out. They take one from the Sirloins. The Burners and the Blowfish.
Wow.
The Burners taking it to the Blowfish.
Let them burn.
Wide Loads and the Buzzards, the champions from last season. Grapplers and the Nemesis. Grapplers hold on to take that one. The old team, Freebooters versus the Sawteeth.
Dropping their first one.
Wild Pigs and the Moonstars.
That's a good matchup. Arctic's first game.
Oh. Sirloins and the Herbisaurs.
Next round of
all
games.
over the Herbisaurs, yeah.
Way to go, Sirloins. I like the Sirloins.
Computing statistics.
No surprise there.
Harder. Oh, here you go. A battle of the newbies.
Water Bullets
Water
undefeated
Bullets.
so far.
Moonstars and the Gold Coats.
Gold Coats hanging in there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Booters.
Freebooters. Snakehead. All right. Grapplers and the Buzzards.
Oh, what a tough game there. That was a big one. Wow, looking at that there. After everybody's played, looks like most people have played 2 games after all these. And you're looking at the Overdogs are in first place of their conference, 1-0. Followed by the Buzzards and the Crocodons, who are 1-1. The Nemesis 0-1, and the Arctics, new team, dropping both their first games. Not that good. Whereas you got a couple teams already that are already 2-0. Won both their first game. The Grapplers, which is no big surprise, but the Water Bullets expansion team comes in.
The Water Bullets.
Yeah, they pick up their first 2 games right off the bat. They'll be a team to watch. No pun intended.
And the Arctics dropped their first 2 games. That was a little unexpected. Freebooters split 1-1, so it's nice to see the old team hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's nice to be sitting on top by ourselves for once.
Yeah, now before we cut out of here, looking real quick at the next game, game 2, the Nemesis come in town. The Nemesis from Hawaii, they had moved out there to their new stadium just recently. They dropped their first game. They're extreme power hitters, the Nemesis. So got to be careful what you throw to them. They got great power, good contact, not so much speed, but they are defensive as well. And they're mostly defense with the occasional long ball.
Yeah. their starting pitcher and relief pitching, they'll leave something to be. Starting pitching is about average. The relief pitching isn't very good. So if you can try and force those starting pitchers to throw a lot of pitches and force them to go to the bullpen early, that's going to be in your favor, I think.
Mm-hmm. And so the pitcher for Heidi Mabetz is going to start for the Nemesis, and the Overdog is going to be Chasey Kim. He was their workhorse last year. Chasey Kim, their strongest pitcher. He's got great velocity. And the notable players
for the Nemesis, Jay Sports, their shortstop, Jay Slam, the center fielder, and Jay Yatter, the right fielder. Yatter is off to a good start. He's hitting .667 for the young season with 1 home run. Jay Sports entered on the year with no home runs, and then Jay Slam is only hitting .250 with no home runs. So it's still early in the season, and notable players, it's hard to say. I mean, they're 0-1.
Right, right.
They played 1 game, so it's. Yeah, Jay Sports is 500, but more than likely that means he probably went 2 for 4.
Yeah.
So
for the Overdogs, you got Brown and Goodwood are both at 500 as well, like you're saying. They're both on the uptick, and Ronald Horn at third base is at 333.
Yeah, good averages. They're up there. Like we said, it's only been 1 game, so it doesn't take a whole lot. But Brown and Goodwood are off to. Better than their average starts. They're actually doing better than they have in the past. So
Very
it's
good.
exciting.
It is.
I'm glad baseball season is back. I have missed it.
So have I.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a fun season. We're 18 games this year, so it's only 2 more games than we played last year, but still it's.
Right, after this next one, we'll have last season all ahead of us still, so
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of good ball play. But, so we're going to call it there for the night. It was a great start to the season. Overdogs take that first win, 1-0, and they stay the next game in a second home game of a 3-game homestand. We'll see you for that one next week, next Wednesday. So until then, this is Tommy G.
And PJ. We're saying, get out of here.
Oh, it got cut off. Get out of here. All right. Good night, folks.